Okay, so this Outlaw, this one I don't have yet, and these are the games I'm trying to pick up, inching closer to getting Pitfall 2 probably next year. Trying to pick away at some of these $20, $30, $40 games this year. Getting caught up with these ones that I do need, or replacing some with the bad stickers. I never had Outlaw, so I don't really know the gameplay. I think it might be a two-player game for what I've seen. Had to look up the gameplay on it, but I think I'm getting closer to where I could buy Pitfall 2 next year. Probably at the end of the year, I'll be able to pick it up. But we'll see. That's going to be a pretty expensive game. It's pretty high price right now, around $100. So I'm trying to get some of these smaller games out of the way, the ones I don't have yet, added into my collection, and just go from there. And if I don't pick up Pitfall 2 next year, then maybe later on I'll pick it up. So at some point I will get it into my collection. And that'll be the last game that I do want to add. There might be one or two other high-priced games, so I'll have to look into those. But Pitfall 2 is the last known one that I do want to have. I already got Pitfall 1. I think it was around $30, so I picked that one up last year. And some of these smaller titles I don't have yet, I'll pick up. This one's a $20 value. It was around $15 plus taxes, so it came out to about $17 or so and change. So about almost $20 value into it. And I never had this, I never played it, so it looks interesting when I watch the gameplay, but I think it's for 2 players. I'm not sure if you're able to play the computer, but I know there's 2, you shoot at each other, kind of in a western kind of country environment, which is kind of interesting. But I never had this one when I was younger, so I don't know about it. But I do think it's a 2-player game from what I've seen, but I'll definitely check into, maybe you can play against the computer, I don't know. Or if it only works with 2 players, and from what I've seen, it's a 2-player game, so I held off a little bit to get this one, but I have Outlaw because it came up around under $20, so I picked it up. Each of these are a little bit more with shipping, $30 sometimes, so they could get closer to $40, some of these games. So I want to start getting them. Mario is probably the last one that I'll pick up. If not this year, then next year. Probably next year I'll try to pick Mario up for Atari, because that one's going to be a little bit more expensive. So thanks for watching, and then after that I'll try to pick up Frankenstein and maybe Pitfall at the end. So thanks for watching for Pitfall 2. Those are the last 2 or 3 that I want. Beam Rider, I don't know if I'll get it or not. We'll see. Other than that, this one's kind of expensive as well. There's a couple out there that are expensive, but some of them are hard to get. For Atari, the Crazy Climbers are a hard one to get, probably getting closer to 200. I don't think I'll have enough to get that one, but I will try to get closer to where I could get Pitfall 2. But the next one that I do want to get, probably next year, will be Mario for Atari. So I'll look out for that one. And that one will cost me a fair bit to get. But thanks for watching my crazy collection for Atari.